Real Madrid host Mallorca at the Santiago Bernabéu for match day 3 of La Liga, and the Merengues look to be in full control on paper. They made it a comfortable 2 wins out of 2 with a 3-0 away victory over Oviedo last week. But Mallorca also come in with some confidence of their own after snatching their first point of the season with a late equalizer against Celta. For the champions, though, it's simple. Nothing less than 3 out of 3 will do. Leipzig welcome Heidenheim to the Red Bull Arena for match day 2 of the Bundesliga, with both teams coming off heavy defeats on opening day. The Red Bulls were completely dismantled in Munich, losing 6-0 to Bayern, while Frank Schmidt's side also struggled, falling 1-3 at home to Wolfsburg. Quality is clearly on Leipzig's side, and in front of their own fans, we expect them to bounce back in style after that humiliation against Bayern. Olympiacos had to work really hard to break down Asteras Aktor's packed defense in the league opener, but eventually found 2 late goals in stoppage time to take the win. The Piraeus side should find a lot more space to exploit here, especially with Strefezza and Cabela now available. Galatasaray have been a train of wins, and now face a Rizespor side that still haven't even managed to find the net this season. For the champions, victory looks like the only outcome here. It's a West London derby at Stamford Bridge, with Chelsea coming off a 5-1 triumph away at West Ham, despite going behind early. Star attacking midfielder Palmer is ruled out after picking up an injury in the warm-up last match, while new signing Garnacho is also unlikely to feature. Even with those absences, Chelsea are still Chelsea. They'll want to put on a strong display at home, and they're expected to dominate possession in this one. Leeds kicked off the season with a 1-0 win over Everton at Elland Road, but since then it's been a nightmare. A 5-0 hammering at Arsenal, followed by a shock midweek League Cup exit against Sheffield Wednesday's reserves. It was a debut to forget for Calvert-Lewin, who missed 3 sitters and then failed from the spot in the shootout. The hosts are almost a year unbeaten at Elland Road, though last season that was in the Championship, not against sides of Newcastle's quality. The Magpies come off a bitter 3-2 home defeat to Liverpool, a game where they were actually the better team, yet found themselves 0-2 down with 10 men just after halftime. They fought back to level it 2-2 late, only to concede the winner in the 100th minute. On top of dropping points, Newcastle lost Gordon to suspension and saw key midfielders Joelinton and Tonali pick up injuries. Joelinton is definitely out, Tonali racing to be fit. Isak remains sidelined, and while the club has lined up a big money move for Stuttgart striker Voltemade, the deal isn't signed yet. Even with those issues, there's a strong sense of unity in the Magpies camp, and against Leeds' open style of play, they rightly come in as favorites.